I'm that same old body with the steez. In a baked outfit, got a shark on the hood of my top and the ape on my tee. Been a minute since I linked with the bro, said link up soon, let's talk over tea. These days it's all about flex and talk, but bro, I'm trying to make this pee. I got a text from the bro in Cali telling me sit tight, gonna make me a beat. In a guy for the stylish babe on a stylish date, trying to make me a treat. She tryna talk about rovers, it's over, I'm tryna bag this dream. 2 sets, let me take this call, gotta ski real soon, tryna pattern this G. It's been OT nights, bit far from the den, tryna get big checks and the cash flow steep. A couple boys on the block, man, I've been lapping on locals and socials, man's looking all hot. Tell the youth to stay off the violence, please don't worry about. I'm just keeping it real, man, you know my dough, trust me, big words to my pops. In the yard at the ends with the broski, man, you know me, I'm taking. Don't talk like you know my thing when you're around my I said
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA with Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony along. Side, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table, and from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge.
Here we go.
Now, Banchero. Out to Porzingis. From the arc, Robinson pulls it in. And the Pistons with possession here. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
Takes a three. Beasley with the rebound. And Beasley has the ball here for the Pistons. Kept alive.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
That one good for two.
Such a confident jumper. It's just like Kyrie knows it's going in the minute he releases it.
Here's Hardaway. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Timeout. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. The shake. Irving attacking. Rebound, Detroit. LeBron with it. Guarded now by Irving. In the corner, Irving with it. KD with the bucket.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Here's Banchero. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Here's Manning. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Pass to Sampson. Over Banchero. Sampson's shot is off. On the wing, Jordan sinks the three-pointer.
Quick decision right there from George, not giving the D any time to react.
Here's KD for three. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has, becoming an elite competitor people fear almost instantly.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. With the teardrop, 6 to shoot. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep three-point land. Rebound, Detroit. Wembanyama, that's for 2. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Porzingis. Pass to Duncan. It's tipped. Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Now here's Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Duncan. No good on the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Oof, that is a tough shot.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Marion outside. Offline with his 3. Here's Simpson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Porzingis inside. And Porzingis throws it down hard.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Golden State Warriors, they're up by 4. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Pass to Beasley. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
Detroit shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good. Beasley hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Duncan. Screen by Smith. Outside for George. From 18 feet away. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocked loose. Garnett high post. Over Smith. Garnett can't get it to go.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels us.
The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first 3 points of the game.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's his first foul. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's George. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Detroit trails by 3. Here's Beasley. Drains it from 17 feet out. Beasley's got 6.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Out to Porzingis. Back to Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. 1:44 left now here in the second. Clock is at 3. And Bol wide open. He shoots. Off target from three-point range. And here is Hardaway. Still scoreless. Outside Robinson. And stolen by Bol. Nobody near Irving. That 3 off the mark. And the Pistons with possession here. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Pass to Beasley. This one for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Beasley's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pistons.
And with the height to see over people and the peripheral vision to do it quickly, Penny with the perfect setup.
Here's Bol. The shot. Nope. Good. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Outside Hardaway. Beasley with a clean look. Another 3 for Detroit.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Screen by Porzingis. They get it. It's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beasley. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Beasley with the steal. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
The wide open look here for Marion. A three-pointer, no good. And so is Detroit. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Pistons leading by 9. LeBron up top. Still yet to score. That one goes in.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds him.
Irving from long range. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 5 now.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
A deep three from Durant. Durant, the long-range shot finds its mark.
And Durant plays with real competitive fire, which makes him so important.
Pass to Bull. Back to Irving. Over LeBron. No good from Irving.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice.